All right, that's how we're gonna start the video right there. How's your hand? All fingers are there?
No bites. No bites. We're good.
All right, guys, it's super early in the morning. This
It's going down.
and this is Chris Pasqua, local legend right here.
It's going down.
It's hard to introduce him, but we'll let this video do the talking that you're about to see right now, and then we'll see you on the water.
Sitka, Alaska is known for fishing, and more fishing. There's fish everywhere you go. Every stream you go, every river you go, every piece of water's got fish in it all over the place. Anything you could possibly imagine. This is like the fisherman's heaven. I'm Chris Pasqua, and for the next 3 days, I'm gonna be fishing off the coast of Sitka, Alaska with my pops, Vito Pasqua. I do a lot of pocket fishing. Me and my dad do a lot of spear fishing on the Central Coast. One of my favorite spots to fish back home is going to be out at the Channel Islands because the water there is kind of like here in Alaska. You never know what you're going to catch. We got a double hookup. Oh, we hooked up! It's a beast.
Over here, Vito. Okay, yo, it's kicking.
Fishing to us is a lifestyle. Way to go, Pops. Nice catch. A time for us to get away from normal stresses of life and go out there and forget about things and just have a good time. So when I won the trip to Alaska, told me I get to bring somebody with me, and I thought about my friends, I thought about my family, and ever since I was a kid, my dad brought me on all these adventures. So I brought my Pops with me out here to Alaska, and
thank you
for the opportunity of a lifetime. You're going for a specific species, you're hoping it's a halibut, you're hoping it's a big rockfish. It's gotta be a big one, look at him fighting. Ah, he's taking line. You pull up a big yellow eye and big old toads.
Gosh, it's a big woohoo!
You know, you gotta throw it back. That's one of the things about fishing in the ocean, you never know what's gonna come up. Damn. Bringing in those halibut, man, I was ready to tap out. You know, my arms were burning. I can't wait to see this thing, man. My heart was pumping. I was so tired I wanted to give up, but at the same time, just seeing it come to the surface, I damn near had a heart attack, you know? I knew whatever was on the other end of that line was probably gonna be the biggest thing I've ever seen in my life. Fishing the Central Coast for the last, 20 years, I've never caught a halibut on a hook and line. What do you think about that, Pops? Wow, this is amazing. Looks like Jurassic Park. Well, I think the coolest moment I've seen is just the look on my dad's face. You know, just like everywhere we go, it's just, everything's just so beautiful. Fish on, I'm hooked up. What I like about the GX2 is that it's got a sensitive tip. It's really durable. Bringing it out here to the streams and rivers, it can handle getting dropped and stepped on, and it's something that's gonna make it through the end of the trip. Something heavy, man. It might be a mermaid. Ugh. Okay, here we come. I got the granddaddy right here. Boom! Oh, that's an Alaskan giant! Look at that thing, dude. That is a huge ling. Get his mouth, dude. Get a picture of his mouth this way.
Give me a kiss.
Hey, man, never seen no fishing like this. This is like hunting in the zoo.
Who will be the next one to put this new Ugly Stick GX2 to the test?
Wow, 3 days in Alaska, the trip of a lifetime. Thanks, guys. Pops, it's time to go home.
To see more episodes, visit uglystick.com/tour.
Cinch that up. Want a nice little tight package. Set. So you're gonna go off that side?
Yeah, once you get set up, let me know. Like once these things get in the water, we want to be moving.
Yeah. Oh, I put my juice on there. Juicy. Preparation, preparedness, presentation. With just a touch of luck. Just a touch. Yep, ready when you are. Oh yeah. That looks good, bro. All right, cool. That's crazy. With such a heavy weight, you don't even feel the flasher.
Yeah.
You don't feel the dodger at all. And what's a trip is how far these fish actually follow your bait, right?
I've been watching
for
these
being
videos,
lazy.
Like, they see the flasher and they kind of do this number. And
Yeah. Look at that. That was a bite, dude. When I pulled my bait up from the first troll, I realized that my bait had been bitten in half by a fish. So the next thing to do was to reposition the hook to more towards the middle of the bait. So next time I'll get the fish. Let's make sure that doesn't happen again. Oh, I think I'm gonna put it in the the middle of the body like this.
There you go.
Like that.
A little engine that could. Dude, guess how much I swooped this thing up for?
What? Like 1,200 bucks?
1,200 bucks.
Really? Right on the money?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, dude, he better get this. All right, guys, so that fish, whatever it was, bit off half the body, bit like right in the middle of the body. So that's where we're putting the trailer hook, right in the middle, wrapping it up pretty tight in a nice little package for Mrs. Halibut. Hopefully this time. Fool me once, shame on me. Fool me, you can't fool me again.
Fool me once, shame on you. If fool me, we can't get fooled again.
Again with the scent. Don't change anything up if you got something to tap it. This is probably a shorty. That's what we should tell ourselves.
It was a perch.
It was a perch. World record surf perch. Dude, we're already at a spot where like it would have taken like 3 hours to get to on a kayak. Especially in this headwind.
We haven't had to move a muscle really.
Yeah. Hardest part was getting the boat in the water. Oh, I'm on. Oh yeah, it's a fish.
There we go.
Oh yeah, it's a fish. It's a fish. Oh, I got a fish. Fish on. Oh, there's some head shakes. Bro. Yeah. Got him, baby. Got him. Hey, shout out to Freddie who hooked it up with this reel. Shout out to Erico too who hooked it up with the rod. You guys are dope. Thank you, Chris, for this trip.
Get 'em on, let's get 'em on.
It's early. We've only been trolling for maybe what, 30 minutes?
What's that?
Oh, dude, he's heavy.
Nothing yet, nothing yet. Okay, I see something.
There's my yellow line.
It's a flatty. Oh, okay, slow down, slow down, slow down.
Hell yeah! Oh, yeah, that minor adjustment was perfect, bro. Hell yeah, dog.
Oh! We are on, that's a legal one.
Yeah. Woo! And he got it on the stinger treble. Look at that. Look at that. Heck yeah. Let's just keep doing this.
Getting warmed up today, bro.
Thank you so much, dude. That's beautiful.
Dude, okay,
Freaking beautiful.
Look at that, barely on us.
Oh, shoot. Woo! God, hell yeah. And God bless America too. Look at that.
Amen.
All right. We'll put them in the cooler or what? What should we do? Yeah. All right, cool. Got him on deck.
Oh, no, let it happen again.
No. Yeah. It's not gonna happen again. All right. Money, dude. Thank you.
Almost hopped out of the boat again.
He did almost hop out again, dude. Woo.
Dude.
Flatty on board. Early, bro. Early. That made it worth it, but let's get some more. Sorry, dude. Your boat.
It's all good, dude. It's meant to get bloody.
All right, let me.
Fun if it's not getting bloody.
Yeah. Get in there. What happened today, bro?
We made it back. Successful trip. No Coast Guard. when we did catch some fish. Heck yeah.
Yeah, dude, thank you so much.
Yep.
Appreciate it. Dude, this guy, living legend, you guys have seen it. Sharks.
Oh yeah, I'm on.
Woo! Yeah, small shark. We got live action.
Don't bite me.
He took the top hook too.
Okay.
All right.
Got a shark on the boat.
All right, buddy. Let's go back. Oh. Oh, it's a bigger one. It's a big shark. It's a big boy.
Almost lost the pliers.
Yeah, I was just dangling it. No, next time, no more dangling. Did he get you?
No.
These hooks are no joke. All right, he's free. He's free. Oh, he's got all those parasites on his fin. Whoa!
He's got all those parasites on his fin. Whoa!
All right, that's how we're gonna start the video right there. How's your hand? All fingers are there?
No bites. No bites. We're good.
So 3 sharks, 1 halibut in the first 30 minutes. What did you say earlier? We could have just called it a day after.
Called it a day right after. It was an epic.
But yeah.
Minutes. In and out.
Done. But we had to go mess with those sharks and had to mess with that one sand dab. Okay, okay. Little sand dab of the day. Monster bait. Been a few mackerel, but ultimately it was good. About to make some ceviche. But thanks again, Chris. Had a good time.
Next time.
Yeah, it's not the last time you see his face on this channel. Redemption. All right, guys, let's make this ceviche. Here's what you're gonna need for this recipe. Some limes, red onion, cilantro, cucumber, avocados, tomato. To add some sweetness, some mango, salt to taste, and crap. I forgot the jalapeno. Crap. You're gonna need some jalapenos, so this is gonna be a modified recipe. And last but not least, the catch of the day. The first step is to go ahead and remove all the fins using your shears. This makes it a lot easier to do the next step, which is scale the fish, and it also removes the factor of getting spiked while you are scaling it. It's a good size, huh?
Yeah, it's a good size. Ano yung ginamit mo?
Anchovies. Trolling.
Frozen?
Yeah. The reason I scale the whole fish first is in case we don't use the whole fish and we leave some skin, there's no scales on it. Oh my gosh, guys. Look at this. Jalapenos. Oh yeah. They just happen to be in the fridge. Something should really be said about how you handle your fish. Fish should definitely be prepared and handled in a manner very respectful to the amount of effort it took to actually catch this fish. So when I fillet a fish, I'm definitely thankful, and I want to make sure that I get every piece of meat possible off of this animal, and then also keep the head at the end and even the tail. So when you cook your own fish, definitely think about that. Make sure that that fish did not die for no reason. In a moment, you will see why I make this small incision all the way down the sides of the fish. It allows for the blade to slip right through and get every piece of meat all the way to the fin. Now it's time to pull the skin off of the fillets themselves. Really make sure that your blade is flat against the board, leading with the edge of the knife while you move the skin back and forth. That'll leave you with nice clean fillets. Now it's time to use all the limes. I went ahead and got 2 bags of limes for this recipe. That was enough to do about 2 pounds of halibut. I like to dry off the fillets to make sure a lot of the excess moisture is gone so it really soaks up all the lime. I started by cutting the fish into thirds. That way they're a lot more manageable to slice into strips. Once you have the strips down, you can turn them horizontally and start cutting them into equally sized cubes. Just perfect for tortilla chips or to put onto tostada shells. Once you gather all of your fish cubes, go ahead and add your lime. That's the way Veronica likes it. Next, you're going to want to cover your bowl and put it in the refrigerator for about 5 hours. This allows the citric acid in the lime to cook the fish thoroughly. And now it's time to make sure that all of your vegetables are chopped up to about the same size that you cut your fish cubes. For your onion, cilantro, and your jalapeno, you definitely want to chop those up very fine. This allows all of those awesome flavors to seep into the lime juice and all over the fish. Next is a very special ingredient, the mango. This adds a sweet aspect to the recipe. One good tip is to cut the cubes and then dig them out with a spoon to create just the right size cubes for your recipe. You can also apply the same exact technique to the avocado.
5 hours later.
Now that our fish is all cooked with the citric acid, it's time to go ahead and add all of our ingredients into one. After giving it a quick taste, go ahead and add your salt. Add a little bit and give it a taste, and repeat the process until it's just right.
Sample bite.
Sample bite. That looks like really, really good. Good job, honey. I like that. So a little mango on there?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just to give a little hint of sweetness to cut through that spiciness.
Mmm. That is amazing.
You like it?
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah. With like the cilantro. And it does have a lot of like acidity to it.
It does?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. That's how it cooks.
Mm. Is it a mix of lemon and lime?
No, it's all lime. 2
It's
packages
all
of
lime?
lime. Mm-hmm.
Holy moly.
Fresh from this morning, honey.
Mmm. That was really good. Good job. Wow, with a mango. Mm.
The mango.
That's Chris Pasquale's idea.
Yeah?
Yeah, they do that at some restaurant, I think in Santa Barbara, he said.
Mm-hmm.
And that's like
That's
where he
amazing.
got that idea from.
So it's all just halibut?
It's all halibut,
And you chopped up into bitty pieces?
in itty bitty pieces. Let it sit in the refrigerator with only the lime juice, just to make sure that it cooks thoroughly. Usually you want to do 5 hours before eating it.
I think it's good as is. I like the avocado too.
The avocado wasn't as green as I wanted it to be. It was a little bit, off green. But,
It looks good. You've got good color combinations in there. With the tomato on the mango. The cucumber pops pretty well. The avocado's good.
well,
With the red onion.
you said it was good and you proved it by eating a bunch of spoonfuls. So.
I like giving it more.
Awesome. Awesome.
Thank you. Thank you. Your eyebrow little hair was like curled up.
All right, Dad. Show them what you got cooking down there.
Look at that. Right there.
Oh, what is that?
A little bit right there.
All right, so who gave us those?
That's Leroy's lobster right there. And Monica.
Leroy and Monica's lobsters.
Yes.
All right, we'll leave it there. We'll leave it there. We're pretty excited to eat. It's been a super fulfilling day. It's been awesome. So thank you guys for joining. We're gonna eat this. We're gonna eat all of that ceviche and the lobster. Again, thank you, Monica. Thank you, Leroy, for the lobster. Thank you, Chris Pasqua, for taking me out today, catching that halibut. You have a freezer full, so you know exactly what it's like. So thank you so much, and everybody for joining. Appreciate you. We'll catch you on the next one. Bye.